Morning! Morning, morning, morning! How in the devil are you all? It's Brian Brew. How are all you? And the date is the 28th of November 2018 and we're coming back to you with an oGame live stream. I know it's been a long time, but here we are. So let's get in here, let's go live. Right. Now what I'm also doing is I'm testing out the comments feature, so you'll see there's a comments box on the screen, hopefully, and we'll see how this goes, so you can see your own comments live on the stream. Right, so how many people's online? Let's have a look. 18, let's jump in. So, what's been happening? oGame has been mental the last couple of weeks. What's been going on? Well, there has been lots. Firstly, a war between the Imperial Alliance and our alliance happened, and it was a bit of a mess, a bit of a nightmare. A lot of people were miners, were into vacation mode, and it just turned out to be a mass swarm of IPMs, interplanetary missiles. Some cases, I think, these missiles were raging for 8 hours at a time, because the other alliance was coordinating their strikes to do these strikes for non-stop. So it was all down to non-destructible points, making sure that anything you had that was destructible was salvaged and you were keeping that moving. But to cut a long story short, we surrendered, we threw in the right flag, because we had nobody really to take charge of any war action, and we now have a new alliance name. Oops, I don't want to really expose that. But we are called Unicom now, and people are slowly coming back into the game, but we lost a lot of members, gained a few new members, and I'm still playing the game. I went into vacation mode for, I think it was about 2 quick spells, and then I decided I'm just going to come out and see what happens. And luckily, because I'm such an insignificant target, I managed to avoid a lot of the damage. But you'll see, anyway, cutting through all of that, things are slowly getting back to normal, but I don't know if you see on the other page there, but we now have maintenance on the server. The game. So it looks as if the game's going to be, the maintenance kind of started at 12:30 this morning, which was about 7-8 hours ago. So the game still seems to be working, or is it going to do what normally happens to me is when I'm playing it, it'll cut out. So anyway, you'll notice that I have now got my 9th planet. Research wise, we have started up, let me just take that off there. We have started level 4 of the Interplanetary Research Network. I felt I had to do that because a lot of my upgrades were starting to take days instead of hours. Excuse me while I have my coffee. Slurp her away. Now, just as a wee side note, I was doing my nose. I've started to use a few of the tools in oGame, and I was keeping an eye on this site, and I noticed that this guy here has dropped a lot of points. So I'm thinking, wow, he's dropped a lot of points as well. So I'm thinking they've got to be related. And then I thought, I'm going to go in the forum and have a quick snoop. And then I found this. So this is the first guy that lost all the points, or a little bit of points, and then there's the guy that lost a lot of points. So this is the actual attack that we found. So this just lets you see what kind of goes on in oGame. Now this, to get the output in this format, use a tool called a CR generator. You copy and paste your combat reports and your debris field reports that you collected into this form, and it generates. You usually get loads of wee smiley faces and wee guys shooting guns and stuff, but you can see here this is a significant loss for this guy here. Look, I mean, there's 100,000 battleships, 100,000 recyclers. Oh my god, this guy's going to wake up this morning, he's forgot to fleet save, whatever the reason is, and he has lost everything. So that just shows you, I mean, I'm talking about moving millions. I mean, that's 217 million, but we look at total figures, 11 billion res metal we're talking about there, 6 billion crystal. That's fucking crazy. I don't care who you are, that is daft. So this is typical. The one morning I enable the contents on the stream and nobody's talking. If you're watching the stream, by all means, going to just slap something in the comments box just so I can see if it actually works. You'll be helping me out. And then what I can do is I can fine tune the HTML and all that on it. But I just thought I would share that because that's like a massive, massive hit. Massive. Absolutely massive. But go back to our game, you know, where 100,000 metal. This planet that we've just got is another biggie. 254 planet fields. I seem to have been doing not too bad. 200, that one wasn't great, but it was this one here I think was my biggest. 256. So we are just going to keep building. We've been working towards getting our mines at 29, 26, 20 with the power at 30 and 30 sats. We now, I think we have that 29, 26, 20 throughout all of our planets. And what we're going to do is we're just going to work through them methodically, just one at a time, and just keep upgrading. We do have a fleet, and we have built our fleet a bit, and we did our first attack. Actually, I didn't put it on air because I screwed up a little bit. I've been desperately working hard to try and figure out this tactical retreat thing, and I think I've got it on the head because my last attack I destroyed the fleet, but I didn't get the loot because I forgot to take into account a shield dome, which shows up in a different part. There we go, we have a first comment there from Zomba Zimbele. Hey Brian, where are you from? And we can see that on the stream. I'll need to make it a bit bigger, I think. But I'm from Scotland. Hope that answers your question. Let's see. Scotland is in the United Kingdom. That little tiny island. If you look at, we always think Scotland's quite big, and then we look at it on the globe and you think, oh my god, we're tiny. But that's where this stream's coming from. It's coming from a wee town just outside Glasgow in Scotland in the United Kingdom in Europe. Right, so what am I doing here? This planet is just going through the early stages of development, so we are just pretty much pumping through the mines. We've fired in some res to get robotics up to 10, get our first level of nanites down so things are building quickly, and we could just quickly just fire res over here. I want this planet up to speed as soon as possible, and we are just going to, for the time being, get our mines up to a certain level, and then we'll get this fleet sorted out. So when this attack block is active until, I don't mind, I can show you my fleet then. So another comment, that is the reason why your accent is strange to me. My accent is strange to a lot of people, but it's one of the finest accents you'll ever hear. And I'm sticking with it. Yep, this is the beauty of internet. You get to interact with people from all over the world, and you can share your thoughts and views in the comments box. So this is pretty much a wee stream, let you know what we're doing. We're still here, we're still playing this game. As I said before, we're not going to really achieve anything dramatic in this game because we were invited in at such a late stage. This uni has been on the go for 2,171 days, so what are we going to do? Yeah, nothing. But what we are planning to do is work with our alliance and have some fun. And a few of our buddies that left the alliance have came back, and we have been promised that we will be having some fun in the form of attacks and stuff like that. But I'm feeling more confident about actually doing attacks now. The only thing I need to work on is my timings with the recyclers, or as I call them, hoovers. Because a few of the attacks I was doing, I was leaving the debris field available for somebody else to potentially collect it. If someone was right next to it, they could have got it faster than me. It doesn't help with the speed of my technologies here, my drive research. I need to get them up. So I'll hang around for a couple of minutes, see if anyone has any questions. Yeah, it's understandable. Yes, it surely is. But I think you can down the road. You can down to within the United Kingdom. We've got Scotland and England. If you travel down the road for a couple of hours, the accent again is very different. But this is probably classified as a Glaswegian accent. Even in Scotland, you know, it's the same everywhere. You all have your different dialects and accents. But the most common thing I get told to do is talk slow, which I refuse to do because I have had too much coffee this morning. So there's an attack block, so I don't mind showing you. My fleet has this composition at the moment. It's nothing. It's not a great fleet at all, so we are going to build these planets up, fatten them up a bit, and then what we will do is we'll go for a few days of just building nothing but fleet so we can actually do some attacks. But I have identified a few targets close by, and I've already popped a few, so we'll see if we can improve on that. Another comment, I know there are different accents. I am learning English in Hungary. Excellent. I would love to learn new languages. I just don't have the time because I'm a full-time parent to 2 kids and I have learning difficulties, and that takes up a good chunk of my time. When they're out the house, I then come on do things like this because this is what I've loved doing. I always loved gaming, loved IT, and now I've got a bit of time in my hands. I can do this and keep games like this going. So level 14 mine, and we're out of power again, so let's just get another power plant on the go, and let's just say, let's go crazy and 7 or 5 sats, get this planet up to speed as quickly as possible. And there's not really much else I can add at this point in the game. I just wanted to come on and say this game is still alive, and we are going to keep playing it until we get good at our attacks. And then I think what we might do is later down the line we might actually think about moving on to a new, if a new server starts up, we might go and actually give it a proper bash. I know bash is a bad word to use in oGame, but we'll give it a go. Right, anyway, so I'm going to leave this video here. If anyone has any questions, anything to ask about oGame or the channel, anything that's happening there, please feel free to do so. You'll notice that I've been spending a lot of my time on Wolfenstein, the new Colossus. I'm going to be playing that one right through to the end, purely because I've played all the other Wolfenstein games right through. They are amazing games. I would give it 5 stars. I would give it more. I would give it 100 stars if I could. The game is immense, and I love the choke points, even although they frustrate the ass off of me. If you look at my last video, episode 6, in the new Colossus, you'll see that I implemented a kill counter because I die so goddamn much, and I like to share that with you. I also have links in the comments that skip past me dying so much if that's not your thing, you don't want to see me doing the same thing over and over again. So by all means, feel free to take a look at those videos. Wolfenstein is a franchise that means a lot to me. I've played all those games right through, and they're not a 5-minute job. They do take a significant amount of time to complete. So please do that. If anybody would like to ask anything, go for it. Additionally, I've got 2 planets here that need to be named. Well, to be fair, there's only a couple of planets that have actually been named by the users in this uni. So if anybody has a name for a planet they would like to have one of these planets renamed to their specification, by all means fire it in the comments, and you can first come first serve, take the name for one of these planets, and it will be on the stream. We'll give that a couple of minutes, see if anybody's going to do that, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a wrap. So server maintenance should be finished soon. Our fleet's going to be back in a couple of hours, and there's an attack block, so I can relax for a bit. I'll probably send the fleet back out again though. I can't relax for long in this game. But I'm still loving the Ego plugin. It is amazing. The amount of time it saves me now is ridiculous. Just simply identifying the upgrades you want to do, and then just making sure that you filter enough res to one planet to do the upgrade, and it's pretty easy after that. No Excel. I mean, I've not opened Excel in weeks. Kind of missing it, but it's a lot less headaches. Right, anyway, I'm going to leave this stream here. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, please drop me a like, leave me the thumbs up, and if you'd like to be kept up to date with future videos on the channel and be notified about any new streams or videos coming out, don't forget to click on that little bell. But subscribing to me, I'm not making any money off of this channel, you're just making me feel good. So I appreciate anybody that subscribes to the channel. You are awesome. And even if you're not subscribing, fair enough. thanks for coming and watching the videos. But from me and oGame, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.